Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to show you how to make a form pop-up in WordPress. To make it simple and easy, we're going to be using Nextr for this. So if you don't have Nextr installed, just go ahead and enter plugins and click on add plugin, and then you can go ahead and look it up, Nextr, and it should show up over here, Nextr. Go ahead and click on update, and right now it's updating because it's already installed, but just click on install and activate on both of these and make sure they're activated, and you'll have these tabs over here. Click on Nextr. They'll appear when you've installed and activated them properly. Head over to blocks and click on enable all, because sometimes when you install them, especially when you activate Pro, not all of these blocks are activated. Sometimes they deactivate, but that happens with every single plugin or theme. So let's go ahead and take a look at our homepage. So we have our homepage here, we have our heading, we have our images. Let's go ahead and click on edit page. And well, if you didn't want to edit it on your page, you can go ahead and just make a brand new blank page, but you can add this on any single page on your website, because what we're going to be using are two things. One is going to be the form block, and we've already talked about that in previous videos. And let's go ahead and take a look at our pop-up block. There you go, pop-up builder. Let's drag and drop that right over here. You can see open me. If we click on that, and we can drag and drop other blocks into there. So let's take a look at our right hand sidebar, right? And over here we can put anything. So we can put an image here, and if we click on this, it's going to show up. So as an example, let's go ahead and go under layout, over here, content type, and click on editor, and we can drag and drop a block over here. So we should have advanced image here. Just drag and drop that over there, and we'll use something from our library. So I'll get this Mogger dog. There you go, chocolate Labrador. And let's take a look at our pop-up block over here. Let's click on here and then pop-up builder, and you can see from which direction it's gonna show up or appear, and we can have it be a slide, push content. If it's appearing from here, there you go. Oh, there you go. We have a slide along content, if it's going to show up for us, and we have corner box over here, and you can decide where to put it. And we have load settings, so we can change it to a button, just an icon over here, or a hidden pop-up. And then our load conditions will be on page load. So once you load up your page, once it shows up, it's going to pop this up once we load it. So let's go ahead and put this right down in the middle to keep things simple. And then pop-up load settings, let's also load it on exit intent. So we can, once we hover over to our tabs over here, it's going to show up. We can also enable it after activity. So after a minute of not doing anything, this is going to pop up. And then after X page views, like, oh, you're the millionth visitor, congratulations, you won a car. And there's a bunch of other options that you can choose. And these are extra pop-up loading animations just to make it look nicer, smoother, cooler. Style settings, close icon, change the color, background, change the icon of that. Or hide it altogether, put a custom icon on that. Content scroll bar, make it a thumb or track color. And we also have advanced settings here, so just spacing, background, border, scroll animations, so just comment to every single thing. So let's test this out. Okay. And well, obviously to edit it, you can click it from here. But let's take a look at our site here. And okay, this block doesn't appear because it's hidden. And after a second, it shows up. Now, if we were to hover here, or, oh, well, it didn't load that time, but That's an example of why you have to test it. So now let's go ahead and change this to a form. So we have here our content, and let's go ahead and enter our pop-up builder over here and our advanced image, and delete this. And let's go ahead and add our block, which is going to be a form. And we'll just use a simple newsletter form. And if we wanted to, we can go ahead and add a heading. Heading here, just click on that, and it should appear in our outline heading. Oops, put it into our pop-up builder, and there you go. And since this isn't being nice with this, we can widen this, and we can heighten that. And then let's add our text here. Okay, and then we can make it a bit smaller, of course, and then center that up. And then for our form, it's going to be the same as everything else. So it's going to click on Save. And let's take a look at this as it is now. So we'll view our page. And you can see, after a second of loading, this form pop-up appears. Okay, and then I'm not sure if we can get that to work, but our exit intent isn't there. So let's take a look at what else we can do. So it's not very satisfying to use that vanilla form, and if you're fine with that, that's no problem. It's very utilitarian. Excuse me, I lost for words there. But if you wanted this to look really cool, Nextr has got you covered. Let's head over to the form builder page here on the Nextr website, and we'll put this link in the description. Scroll down a bit and click on Live Demos, and there's a bunch of other demos to choose from. Well, demos in general. So to make it real simple and cool, let's go ahead and use this inquiry form. And it's going to have this little tab here on the right side that says copy. So I like how this looks, right, with this map in the background, and it's all layered, and it has this heading over here and our contact form over here. Let's go ahead and click on copy, right? And let's click on our outline here, and then click on paste. Oh, oops. Paste on this one over here. And it's going to give us this container, which is this template that we used earlier. So all we have to do now is just drag and drop this into here. Okay. And let's edit our hidden pop-up. And you can see we have the form that we copied right into here. And then we have our old one. So all we have to do now is just delete these. Oops. And now it's set up. Now in this container, we have a few things to mess with. So the Google Map, we can, we'll just choose not to use this for this demonstration. But we have our really cool form here. So we can go ahead and replace this with something else, such as an image, right? Advanced image. And it should appear over here. And let's upload it and change it to something else. Let's see if we have any backgrounds over here, or well, about this cool dog. Okay, and then let's just remove this all together. And there you go. And then we can change this image over here to be bigger or smaller. And then for our form here, it's just edited like everything else. So we have container, and then finally we have the form within here, and we have our name fields, and so on and so forth. So if we wanted to, we can go ahead and just okay, and then you can customize this however you want. So We have videos on how to customize forms, how to edit them, how to change layout, and what the action after submit is. But in this video, we're focusing just on the pop-up and making the form work in the pop-up and make it look real cool. So we're going to save this, and let's take a look at our live site finally. And here we have our homepage, and after 1,000 milliseconds, we now have a pop-up that shows us this form that we can input and enter and send, and it looks real good compared to just using the simple block. So hopefully you found this helpful. Please like, subscribe, and let us know what you think of this video. Hey, if you want to know where to get the blocks that we used in this video to make forms real simple, real easy, check out the link in the description. It'll take you to the website of Nextr where you can get the Nextr blocks yourself. Now, if you check out the pricing, they have 3 different levels: starter, professional, and studio. We recommend getting the studio one because it's a one-time payment. It's lifetime. You get all the blocks, so you don't have to worry about not having the right blocks to get what you need done. Thanks again, and we'll see you on the next one. Hey, if you found this video helpful, be sure to check out one of our other videos, or go ahead and check out our channel and subscribe to see more content like this.